Zhang Shuxi's first Xiaoying drama was launched, and it was blasted to cooperate with Zhao Lusi and Ding Xiaoying, with tailor-made characters. Zhang Shuxi is a hot and popular niche in the entertainment industry. With his outstanding performance in popular dramas such as Choosing the Heaven, Yitian Tu Long Ji, Giant and Biography, Who is a Hero, I May Have Met a Savior, etc. The wonderful performance has been highly recognized by many audiences. In the past 2 years, Zhang Shuxi has been overflowing with resources. First, he collaborated with Chang Yi on Lotus House, and then with Liu Fei on To a Windy Place. At the same time, Zhang Shuxi also collaborated with the popular Xiaohu Tianziwei and Tianjiangji. Although Zhang Shuxi's appearance and acting skills are both online, he is always a little short of being a big hit. However, he has a lot of big costume productions in his hands, and he will achieve a big explosion as soon as possible. This year, Zhang Shuxi ushered in another major costume production after Lotus Tower in Tianjiangji, which is presenting Salted Fish to the Master. Moreover, the heroine of offering Salted Fish to the Master has been confirmed on the internet as Zhao Lusi. If Zhang Shuxi can cooperate with the top-ranking Flora Zhao Lusi, it will definitely increase his popularity greatly, thus taking his career to a higher level. In addition, Zhang Shuxi and Zhao Lusi are a brand new CP combination, which will definitely make many viewers shine. Zhang Shuxi's first Xiaoying drama was launched, and it was rumored to cooperate with Zhao Lusi and Ding Xiaoying, with tailor-made characters. The novel offering Salted Fish to the Master itself is very famous. After being adapted into a TV series, it will naturally attract many netizens. Coupled with the character design of the show, it is very pleasing, and it is very easy to become a hit. Currently, the main creative team of offering Salted Fish to the Master is in contact with Zhang Shuxi. As for the fan position, Zhang Shuxi doesn't fight or grab it, either a flat fan or a second fan is fine. As long as the two parties interpret the work well and get the audience's approval, they will be satisfied. Zhang Shuxi's appearance in ancient costumes is amazing. He can be simple and cute, but also full of fairy spirit, which is very suitable for starring in Xiaoying dramas. This time, Zhang Shuxi's protagonist in the play is a new disciple who hides his secrets but is honest and cute. It has to be said that for Zhang Shuxi, the protagonist of presenting Salted Fish to the Master is simply acting in his true colors. I believe that with Zhang Shuxi's acting skills, he will definitely be able to create a male protagonist image that satisfies fans of the original book. As for the heroine Zhao Lusi, she has a bright and moving appearance in ancient costumes, which left a deep impression on many viewers. For example, Chen Kaiyanqian in the rumored Chen Kaiyanqian, Li Lian in Long Songxing, Chen Xiao Sheng in Bright Stars, Bai Fengxi in Let's Try the World and so on. As for acting skills, although Zhao Lusi is not superb, it is naturally interesting, and it must give each character an interesting soul, which brings a lot of fun to the audience. This time, Zhao Lusi joined presenting Salted Fish to the Master as the heroine, and joined forces with Zhang Shuxi, which will definitely bring the audience a pleasant visual enjoyment. In addition, the heroine of offering Salted Fish to the Master is also very powerful. The heroine of the play is a superficially domineering and terrifying great devil master, but behind the scenes she is a woman with delicate emotions and a humorous personality. In addition, offering Salted Fish to the Master is still an atmosphere of light comedy in ancient costumes, so the show will definitely catch the audience's attention if it is filmed. Coupled with Zhao Lusi and Zhang Shuxi, a pair of handsome men and beautiful women, it will definitely greatly enhance the quality of the show. Let us wait and see. 02. The box office exceeded 100 million yuan in one day of release, and as soon as Wang Yibo made a move, the ceiling of domestic films came. The Battle of Gods during the Spring Festival has revitalized domestic movie theaters and brought more excellent films to the attention of the people. Among them, No Name by Tony Leung and Wang Yibo are commendable. There are very few domestic movies with the theme of spy wars. Zhang Yimou's Above the Cliff is the most recent one. Although there are no high-quality movies, Zhang Yimou is the first time to appear in a spy war film. Under Control, it still won a box office of more than 1 billion. This also shows from the side that spy war films do have great advantages, but choosing to release them during the Spring Festival is a double blow to Anonymous. And an excellent spy film like No Name will definitely attract more people's attention. Compared with other times, the box office revenue of the Spring Festival should be better. But the disadvantage is that the audience for the Spring Festival is more of a family comedy, so the box office of Exchanging Life and Manjiang Hong is very good, while Spy War is mainly about suspense, not the Spring Festival best choice. But even so, Wu Ming exceeded 100 million on the first day. Judging from the current word of mouth, Wu Ming is still very strong. Coupled with the continuous improvement of word of mouth, it is very likely that it will be the second place in this year's Spring Festival Gala. Wang Yibo, the ceiling of domestic movies has come. Wang Yibo rarely appeared on the big screen before. Most of his representative works were domestic films such as Chen Qingling and Bing Yiwo. But Wang Yibo wants to enter the big screen, which is what he must do. A star, although his popularity is getting higher and higher, but his acting skills will also have many problems. No Name is the best embodiment of Wang Yibo's acting skills. Among the actors who fought against it, Tony Leung, Zhao Sun and others are all recognized actor and actress queens. Their acting skills are all at the peak. Wang Yibo still needs more acting experience. More excellent works can do this. No Name also laid a good foundation for Wang Yibo. He is the type who is tough when he encounters a strong man, and he is tough when he meets a strong man. When he confronts Tony Leung and Zhao Sun head-on, the audience will not be surprised, but will also be impressed by Wang Yibo's acting skills. The most important thing is that Wang Yibo also tried various gunfights and fighting scenes in this movie. If it was another star, he might use slow motion or use his idol to find his own shots, but every time Wang Yibo, every move is so thrilling. Wang Yibo is supposed to be the biggest variable in Nameless. He doesn't have as many great works as Tony Leung or Zhao Sun and is better at handling suspense. Tony Leung was in Infernal Affairs and Zhao Sun was in The Song of Wind, both of whom would not have disappointed the audience no matter which one they played. Not only has Wang Yibo rarely touched spy novels, but most of his work has been related to love stories, and it is not easy to try to completely change your role outside of your profession. But with The Nameless, Wang Yibo has become his second brother, and with his popularity and acting skills, and with Wang Yibo's films doing well at the box office, Wang Yibo will soon have access to good resources and will soon be among the $10 billion box office. But the success of Nameless is not only because of Wang Yibo, but also because of Tony Leung and Zhao Sun, who are both the main characters in the film. Both of them are good actors, and even without lines, the atmosphere is moved by Tony Leung and Zhao Sun just by looking at them. The character played by Tony Leung in the film makes it impossible to tell at first whether he is a righteous man or what kind of man he is. When he comes into contact with the Japanese, there is not a hint of wariness or caution in his eyes, which makes it hard not to categorize him as a bad guy, but as director Chen says, this film is impossible to relate to the plot without having seen it with your own eyes. It is impossible to connect this film to the plot without having seen it in person. Like Tony Leung, Zhao Sun adds a bit of suspense to the film. During The Sound of Wind, Zhao Sun left a bold impression of Gu Xiaoying, who is also a thoughtful person, and Zhao Sun plays this role completely differently from Gu Xiaoying, but still gives the film a stunning feel. Wang Lei's acting in County Hall has been controversial, but in Nameless on the big screen, he can finally prove his identity. He no longer needs to play the same old characters and his acting skills have been greatly enhanced. It is surprising that Wang Lei still manages to give the audience a strong contrast in this era of spy dramas. Wang Lei and Zhao Sun worked together on many excellent dramas when they were younger. They gave the audience a great feeling when they were in Little Min's Family, and this time they are still playing the same characters in a completely different theme, no longer as childish as before, but still touching. Wang Chuanjin, a character who once caught fire thanks to Louis Benefit in I Am Not the God of Medicine, once again took on Ding Yu in Three Bodies after moving away from the character of Guan Guzhangqi. This time, Wang Chuanjin once again showed an actor's respect and dedication to his role, with a perfect performance that made it impossible to pick a fault. The comic role of Dapan, on the other hand, is unmistakable, proving that a comedian who can bring his comic abilities to the forefront will surely have a place in any film he is in. Dapan, on the other hand, is an actor who is despised, and his performance in No Name shows his personal acting skills in everything from the actor to the subtle facial expressions and changes in his eyes. Even Zhang Jinggai, a young actress, is not the least bit childish, but rather carries a hint of naivety. Zhang Jinggai's eyes, which are truly charming, have a future that cannot be measured. Apart from the excellent performances of the actors, director Chen grasp of the overall quality of the film is also essential. After all, he was the producer of Romantic Disappearance, and the style and texture of the whole film carries a strong retro vibe, and it is because of this that Nameless was able to shine on the Chinese New Year slot. How did you feel after watching Nameless? What are your favorite films to watch during the Chinese New Year? Tell us what you think. 03. 2023 CCTV Spring Festival Gala. Xiaoying is stunning, Zhou Shen is moving, and there's her unbelievable beauty in the C position. The flowers are similar every year, but the people are different every year. The time when families used to gather around the sofa to watch the Spring Festival Gala has passed for more than a decade. The years have withered and loved ones have gone their separate ways. I don't know if it was the lack of company or the lack of atmosphere, but I never watched the Spring Festival Gala again. This year, I was able to catch a family reunion, and we all had a great time playing cards and watching the Spring Festival Gala. The Spring Festival Gala has always been a star-studded, visual feast, with representatives from all walks of life, the bright lights of the 56 nationalities, as well as singers, dancers, skits, comic strips, and elite representatives of these industries, all of whom presented spectacular performances. It was a rare occasion this year for me to see them all from the beginning, and here are some of my favorite parts to share. 01 Zhang Ruiyan, a bit of a surprise. Born in 1988, he made his debut at the age of 16. He has been acting for almost 20 years. He came into the public eye with The Sparrow and later starred in the smash hit Wang Yibo, and his acting career has become wider and wider. His acting skills have always been okay, but there is still a lot of room for improvement. I hope he can concentrate on his acting skills and get better and better in the future. At the Spring Festival Gala, he sang with Zhang Wei in the cheerful song Open Rice, Open Fun. Zhang Wei, who sings professionally, sings beautifully and the song really suits him. I didn't expect Zhang Ruiyan's singing voice to be good either, and the two of them worked well together. The pressure of working with a professional singer as an actor is still very high, but it was a good job. 02 Yang Zi, this C position, the beauty is incomparable. Yang Zi started out as a child actress, and although she was once predicted to be unsuitable for acting, her career has become wider and wider since the broadcast of Ode to Joy. After the Fire of Ashes to Ashes, she has become a top actress in the circle. In the last few years, she has been a popular actress, and her dramas such as Dear, Love, My Time, Your Time, The Female Psychologist, The Green Hairpin, Ashes of the Ashes, The Rest of Your Life, and so on, have all achieved good results. Her roles are constantly changing and she is trying to break new ground. This time, she appeared in the Spring Festival Gala as one of the chorus in the song Flower Blossoms and Seeds Home, which was sung in sections, with Yang Zi standing in the middle of the group. This C position is a clear indication that her status in the circle is not what it used to be. She also had a skit with Wang Baoqiang and Wang Ning called Coming Soon. Among the non-song shows, this one is still a personal favorite. Not only because the three perform it well, but also because it reflects objective social issues. Yang Zi is really getting more and more beautiful and keeps trying to make her career come more and more prosperous. I sincerely wish her a new year to bring us more exciting dramas. 03 Xiaoying, stunning. Xiaoying has always been my favorite actress. She has the kind of strength that can't be beaten or crushed. Compared to Yang Zi's smooth sailing over the years, her path in theater is really tough, the sorrows of which we outsiders cannot appreciate. The good news is that she has finally made her own way in the midst of all the flowers, and now she is standing at the top of the mountain looking down at her feet, with peace, openness and atmosphere on her face. Since playing the female lead in The Legend of Lu Zhen, she has been starring in every drama that has received good ratings. The Bone of 1,000 Flowers, The Legend of Chuqiao, The Knowing and This Year's Happiness to 10,000 Families and The Wind Blows Half Summer are all gems. She is also trying out various roles and challenges. When I watched her in Who is the Murderer before, that look in her eyes really gave people the creeps. Her acting skills are really getting better and better, and The Wind Blows Half Summer is the height of her performance in all her works. She is not from a professional background, but she has always been in no hurry to move forward, although the years are not forgiving and she will soon be 4, but her energy is always there. The years have left traces and less color, but what has faded is the youthfulness, leaving more calm and certainty. Inside the Spring Festival Gala, in a red dress, she participated in the chorus of Flower Blossom Seeds Home, full of vitality. In the back of the show, she sang a solo in a creative show called Full of Colors of the Country, which was so stunning in ink and water. The 5-color dance in the middle of this show was very creative and wonderful, a visual treat and a cultural feast. We look forward to more exciting roles from Xiaoying in the future. 04 Zhao Shen, moving. Born in 1992, Zhao Shen has been active in the singing world since his debut on The Voice of China in 2014, taking his unique voice and heartfelt vocals step by step on his own singing path. He has been performing really well in recent years. In addition to participating in various singing programs, he has also sung interludes for various TV dramas, and his work continues to expand. This year's Spring Festival Gala solo song Flower Blossom Forgetting was so moving to listen to. Although Mao's Hello, Stranger is also a solo song, it feels like it lacks something and is inferior to his previous classic works. In recent years, he has been spending more time on variety shows and less time singing. If you don't improve your technique, you're regressing. Whether you are an actor, a singer or an ordinary employee, the biggest fear is that you will be too busy looking left and right after you get to the top to remember your original intention and your initial persistence. This is the reason why many young actors collapse after they become popular overnight. Their talent does not match and their heart does not sink, their virtue does not match their position, leading to a fall from grace. Zhao has been very steady, and I hope he will bring us more works that are full of touching and heartwarming in the future. 05. We watched the Spring Festival Gala this year from the beginning to the end, and these are the programs that impressed me the most. The other programs and people were not done exciting, but perhaps not my type of show. As a big show that carries on from the top to the bottom, the Spring Festival Gala has always been an indispensable topic of conversation when people gather for the new year. Having lacked attention in the past, I thought this year was good overall. In the future, I hope I can meditate through the show every year and watch it with my family, year after year. In the year of the rabbit 2023, I wish you all health and happiness, peace and prosperity, all that you wish for and all that you love. Happy New Year, let's clear the past and look forward to the future. The above views are just personal opinions and are not meant to be stepped on in any way. Readers, please do not misinterpret them.